Strictly Strings, Book 2, page 13, learning syncopation and playing whole bows. When we get into syncopation, it's all about playing in between the beats. So if you've got a strong beat, 1, 2, 1, 2, it's in between. One, and. It's good to dance too. So one of the rhythms that I like to teach is I like chicken chow mein, which has that feeling of being in between the beat. So as we are playing our exercises, we'll focus on how the metronome is a steady pulse, but we're playing in between the clicks of the metronome. First, let's tune. Number 1, you can play exactly with me, or you can play the B part while I play the A part. It's an excellent way to practice counting. So we have quarter note equals 80 on our metronome, and we are in D major for number 1. So let's start with the A part and take all repeats. We count to ourselves. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. Okay, now that's a pretty fast track, so to slow things down, if you just said to yourself, whoa, I just got so lost, set it to something slower, like 60, and then you can get the counting a little bit better, but eventually you'll be able to do fast syncopation like the first example. Number 1, part A, slow version. 1 and 2 and ready and go, and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Of YouTube is that you can rewind and try the fast one again or try the slow one again. Now let's just practice this nice steady beat, and I'll move it up to 72 beats per minute. And the B part, here we go. 1 and 2 and B part, here we go. Now you know you're doing it right when you can play the A part with the B part and get a little groove going, and vice versa. We're moving on to number 2, which is about using whole bow. Notice there are bow options where you can do all 4 down or all 4 up. And let's find a nice steady beat. So we count, this is quarter note equals 72. We count 1, 2, 3, 4. B, 1 and 2 and C. Hopefully in your head you've been counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And moving on to the Czech folk dance. You can try to play this exactly with me in unison, or you can start one bar later and create a canon. We are in G major, the 1 sharp, and mostly focusing on counting 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. It says allegro, but I think it's more appropriate if we keep a nice slow tempo for practicing our counting. And 1 and 2 and ready and go and. And I left a little extra time in case you did the round, you would have ended after me. So we always ask reflection questions like, did I do the dynamics? Did my bows go the right way? Did I remember the C naturals mixed with the F sharps? Going right on to our final song, Pomp and Circumstance, number 4. This is typically performed at graduations. It was written by Sir Edward Elgar. And we will do the A part first, B part second. Note the key signature, C major, so we will have all F naturals and all C naturals. And I think the trickiest thing for this is remembering that first and second ending and carefully counting the syncopations. There will be in the B part one little note difference, which is the cello and bass have like a slightly different note. So if one note doesn't line up with me in the B part, you'll know why, because the violin and viola book has just one little note different, but not that big of a deal. So let's find a nice ba, 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 ba. I think 72 is good. That's been our go-to tempo today. 1, 2, number 4. All right, how about that second ending? Violins, did you get the low 1 at the end there? Everyone else, did you get the F natural? Notice that I counted to 4 on the fermata on the very last note, and then I let it continue past because fermata means play longer. So make sure you at least get to 4, then maybe hold to 5 or 6. B part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bravo, you have graduated to finishing that page. Happy practicing.